There's a war out there, old friend, a world war. And it's not about who's got the most bullets, it's about who controls the information. What we see and hear, how we work, what we think, it's all about the information. Today, I'm going to prove to you that YouTube has been pulling down videos based on ideological bias rather than fair application of its policies. Why is it that people like Kevin Leonardo can film close-ups of his nutsack and his asshole in videos which are aimed at kids, and it's all under the guise of sex education? And the worst that happens is YouTube makes it an over 18s video only after it's been live for a couple of weeks. Yet other people can point out actual facts and point out the misrepresentation of truth from our government and media, and for doing this we run the risk of being banned from social media and having our content removed. Firstly, this 2019 Forbes article. Today, social media platforms not only decide what is acceptable for us to see and say, but in their efforts to combat digital falsehoods, they are increasingly defining truth itself. Most troubling, however, is that unlike the governmental world of 1984, it is unaccountable private companies that are taking over the role of truth arbitrator today. Indeed, controlling the definition of truth is an almost inevitable cycle of any society. Societies grow increasingly open until they reach a point at which falsehoods become too influential, or where freedom of speech threatens to entrench governmental and elite interests, at which point governments begin to prescribe truth and decide what is an acceptable understanding and what facts have become inconvenient and must now be dismissed as false. In the end, as private companies increasingly define truth, we are heading towards a frighteningly Orwellian world in which a handful of unelected digital dictators will construct our reality. Even Orwell could not have imagined a more dangerous dystopia. Now, I've had several of my videos taken down by YouTube and I've been given bans, so I was keen to see just how consistent they are in applying their rules. I had a suspicion that ideology played a part in it all. So what did I do? Well, not me, but a friend opened a fresh YouTube account posing as an extreme left-winger. We can call her Sue the Socialist. She has a raised fist for her profile picture, a banner that reads "For the Worker", as well as an About section that's just a mashup of lefty slogans and buzzwords. This channel is to show the evil right-wing fascists for what they are. I will expose their spreading of misinformation. I am a feminist, pro-choice, socialist, anti-fascist, anti-racist, atheist. I believe women. I trust the science. If you don't like it, I don't care. Next, Sue took a copy of one of my previously banned videos and uploaded it with some slight additions. On this version, she periodically flashed up on the screen some left-wing slogans such as "Right-wing nut jobs", "Vaccines save lives", "We will bring down the extremist far right". Then she used some text-to-speech to slot in some more lefty slogans over the audio, such as,
"These people should be censored. There is no proof for their dirty far-right claims. We will bring down the extremist far right. Join your local socialist party today. Reject the far right. Trust science."
Now, do you think YouTube banned this video like they did my original? Of course not, because it was an attack that was in line with the YouTube corporate ideology. My video was the exact same video, only without the extra text and audio over the top, and within minutes of me uploading that original, it had been taken down, probably by AI. The reason given is that it broke their medical misinformation policy. I immediately appealed that decision thinking that a human might rectify an AI error. And then not long after that, they had confirmed that they had considered my appeal and rejected it. I can only assume that some Reddit level moderator was cackling away to themselves with an authority boner in their hand. Another video that I had taken down took a total of 23 minutes from upload, being removed by YouTube, me submitting my appeal, and then the appeal being rejected. 23 minutes in total. Do you really think there was fair consideration given to my appeal? You might wonder, what was the content of these two banned videos? What could be worse than Kevin Leonardo bearing his starfish in his sack to young kids? My crime was simply showing clips from a British TV show arranged in a way which demonstrated that it was dirty government propaganda. Funnily enough, much bigger channels than my own got away with using the exact same footage to poke fun at the same hypocrisy. Paul Joseph Watson, for example, posted a similar take to mine a few days after me, but I guess he has enough influence to keep the YouTube ideologues from touching him. Another of my banned videos was me just talking to a self-proclaimed health expert in the street who made all sorts of ridiculous claims, and I mixed it in with footage from clips of authority figures who were making equally ridiculous statements. Both these videos can be found on other platforms. I had another video banned back in 2020, which was footage of left-wing political violence mixed with clips of left-wing politicians denying that there was any violence. Exposing this hypocrisy got the video banned under YouTube's child safety policy. Yes, that's right. Exposing political hypocrisy is endangering children, but Kevin Leonardo making sexual content for kids is considered to be cool. And this shows that they can use any one of their bullshit policies to have content removed. A US court ruled in 2020 that YouTube are free to censor as they please. And I guess I am probably fine with that, but in that case, they shouldn't be claiming that their censorship is anything to do with truth, factual information, or child safety. It's all to do with the control of information, the control of your perception of reality, and furthering the ideology of the man behind the curtain.